All right, Game 3, Häagen-Dazs gift card Prism Stadium at Rockefeller Park in Battery Park City / the financial district. First post-work game of the league.
I got 2 of them. Third one's still missing.
We all met at this park, and it was a great day. The vibes were nice. We used this art installation as a strike zone and backstop. It was a bunch of prisms and really made for a nice backdrop. Things were beautiful today. Really, really great. The vibes speak for themselves. We also lost 2 balls in the Hudson River. I'm gonna maybe try and keep track of that. I don't know.
Oh, this is sick. Dude, this is so sick. Holy shit, that's awesome.
It was a 6 sandwich game. The sun was setting right before our eyes, so we had to be mindful of the time. I had Gatorade in a can. And once the sun started setting,
all right,
that was it.
Garrett, how do you feel? Got your first win of the season. Great performance. How do you feel?
I feel really good. Like I just said to the boys in the clubhouse, I'm still kind of processing it. But yeah, it just feels good to get the first win out of the way. Hopefully I can build off of that. And I gotta tip my cap to Nolan Kelly, shutting it down in the middle. I believe in the middle cheese of the 6 sandwich. Locked it down. Man on third at least, second and third, I forget, but got out of that pickle and get a double so that was
no idea. Okay. Any thoughts on the field? Any other thoughts about the game in general?
I don't know what the boys have to say, but I would classify that as a New York Wiffle Sandwich League official field.
For sure.
So, you heard it here. The rest of the boys, they're on board. So, really pristine. And it's way different. We didn't even, I don't think we mentioned it. It's grass. It's not even turf.
Yeah.
Which is really nice to plant some grass, and really nice grass for that matter. And little sunset vibes. Jersey City in the background, New York City in the background. You can't complain.
Yeah. All right. And, you have upcoming ankle surgery. How do you feel about the season getting altered for a little bit? What are the thoughts on that?
Another thing I'm kind of processing, in all seriousness. It's a tough one to swallow, but it's something I need to get done, and it just sucks because I want to play some wiffle ball, So, but it is what it is. We'll bounce back and grab a good summer here.
We'll all be better off once you're 100%. So definitely take the time getting 100%, and we'll be here.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Garrett. All right, Ev, you came from Jersey today. How did it feel being at a new field and, having a new experience here out here today?
It was great. I was really, honestly, I kind of came in a little skeptical. I thought we were going to be thrown up against a tree, which was the last thing I wanted because we'd have been chasing balls all day. But we found this neat little prism. I hope we got a picture of it or something.
I got plenty of stuff.
And which was great. It was feeding balls back to the pitcher. It looked beautiful. It was kind of hard to see the strike zone, but honestly, it was great. It did the job and then some. The sun was a little tough as it was setting. I couldn't see a fucking thing when I was pitching to Garrett. But great field, and I honestly can't wait to come back.
So here's what we all want to know. The sun was going down. We were trying to decide whether to play a 6th inning or not. We decided to play. Garrett was in the lead. You had the chance to tie or win. You hit a long hit.
It would have tied it.
A long hit that was either a triple or home run. Would have tied it if you called it a home run. You were humble and called it a triple. Just speak about that. What was that about, and how do you feel about it now that you're on your way home to Jersey? We're doing post-game interviews on the walk. We had no time.
Yeah, we weren't certain if it was a home run. So for me to go and be, oh, it's a home run, like, that would have been a dick move, A. And B, I kind of, once we started the inning, I did kind of start to feel bad, where I was like, I feel like this can get hairy. I don't want to put Garrett in a shitty position. Plus, I feel like earlier in the game, there was we weren't sure if one of my hits was a home run or a triple. And I didn't push you guys to say, I did not by any means push you guys to say it was a home run. But you guys said it was a home run. I agreed. I felt like maybe that was a little shady, but you guys said it was a home run, so I agreed. So part of me in my head was like, I felt bad about it. I felt a little bad about it. So maybe it was a bit of a makeup call there as well. But yeah, it just wouldn't have been fair. And yeah.
Okay. All right. Good game. Any final thoughts about the end of the game?
No, it was
the results.
Blast. It was a blast. Garrett shelled me. He put up. Was it an 8-run inning? I think it was 8 runs, 3.
Might have been over a couple innings.
Yeah. 6-run inning. He got 3 home runs off me. He shelled me. It was a fucking blast of a game.
All right.
That's it.
Thanks, Ev.
Yep.
Nolan, a tough one to swallow here. A tough one to swallow here at Rockefeller Park in the financial district of New York City. You did have a good showing on the hill. Any thoughts on your pitching outing? I mean, I thought you had a great pitching outing. And there's dogs. They don't like that.
It did feel good to have a good day on the mound, especially after getting 17 runs scored on me last game. I believe I only let up 1 hit, and all of my outs were strikeouts tonight, so that felt good. Like on the mound. And even at the plate, I scored a couple of runs, but I started to feel dialed in the last couple of sandwiches. So I feel good, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even realize those were your stats on the day. That is an all-time day. I would definitely go by it. Being a player in the game, I was having a really difficult time hitting against you in the first block of the 3 sandwiches. But yeah, what do you think about the park? Rockefeller Park.
Absolutely beautiful. Close to the Hudson River, which I'm not super hyped about because the commissioner's gonna have to up the budget for wiffle balls, and he might spank us for that. Literally, he might bend us over his knee and give us a spank on the bottom. But we'll survive. Beautiful field. We'll be back for sure. Yeah, back Friday.
It seems like you and Mr. Commissioner might have some baggage. Did you mention that he was gonna spank you?
Listen, all I'll say is that he didn't get where he's at today by playing clean, And
this is true. This is something the league knows.
And that's why people fear him, but they respect him, but they fear him, And at the end of the day, he's a commissioner, and we gotta do what he says. So that's that.
Anyone else in the press have any questions for Nolan?
Thank you.
Thank you, Nolan.